My guest today is a young man who called my show for help. He needs to find out if he is the biological father of 2 boys that his ex claims are his. He believes that she cheated on him while they were together. He is desperate for the truth, and I'm going to give him the answers. All this and more on today's Steve Wilkos Show.
You accused me of stuff from the day I met you.
He's the father to both of my sons.
I just want honesty.
Here's honesty right here on this piece of paper.
In your face, I told the truth.
Let's find out if you are the father.
In your face. What you saying now?
He screwed up our family.
You're out of your mind, dude. Bring it now. You don't want it, Mike.
She left me one day.
He had put his hands around my neck and put me up against the wall.
I was a little bit suspicious that the child wasn't mine.
How can you say that she is not your daughter? I was with you the whole time.
You took a DNA test, and let's find out.
Find out.
No, I won't hold the baby. I'm not sure if it's my brother's child or not. This is Corey's baby.
I don't know this baby. You said the baby wasn't Corey.
You told me numerous of times little Corey was not my son. I got his name tatted on my chest.
Corey's DNA test. Oh, man.
Oh man, what? It's his or it's not?
Me and Ricketta, the mother of my 2 sons, broke up Thursday. But recently I found out she was with some other guy. I try to give her the benefit of the doubt that she's not cheating, but it's hard to believe because she gets angry whenever we try to talk about it. She has a friend that happened to tell me that she seen her with other guys sitting close to them, had them holding a baby, and text messages. She could be somewhere and she may not call me for a whole day. So all the warning signs are there. I'm faithful 100%, and that's just how I am. I'm a man of my word. If I'm gonna be committed to someone, that's where I'm gonna stand. She's the mother of my 2 kids. I know I'm the father, but basically doing a test, to get a peace of mind. We had the second one. They did the signing of the birth certificate before I got there, and then even when I got there, it was never brung up. And I didn't feel comfortable with signing it. So if it happens that they not mine, I'll be devastated. So I want to be able to know that she is truly committed and faithful to this relationship and to me and to the kids, for a family. I don't want my family to be a broken home. My biggest fear, she fails a lie detector test, but I'm hoping for a positive result through this show. I still love her, but at the same time, it's just that I don't think that this is something that she wants. So I want to know that she has been telling me the truth, and I also want to know the kids that I've been raising are truly mine.
We've been in a relationship for 3 years, and for him to sit there and deny my kids, knowing that we've been through so much, it just hurt, because, I gave it all. I've been faithful, I've been honest and committed to him, and for him to deny my son because one of them is darker than the other one, they don't look nothing alike. It really hurts me.
Have you cheated on him?
No, I have not cheated on him. I've been faithful and honest to him. I stood by his side, being there for him for the whole 3 years we've been in a relationship.
Any crazy possibility that he's not the father to one of these 2 boys?
No, he's the father to both of my sons.
He's the father. Was he there for the birth?
He was there for the birth, but he wasn't there as I was going to the hospital. With my 3-month-old son, I had to walk myself. I had to take my oldest son with me to the hospital. I had to go up and down stairs.
You walked to the hospital?
Yes, I rode a train. But as I got to the hospital, I was 8 centimeters, and I was carrying my son up and down the steps. He wouldn't even go with me. He wouldn't believe that I was in labor.
Where was he?
He was home playing the game.
And did you say, hey, I'm in labor, I need to go to the hospital?
Yes.
And what did he say?
You're not in labor, wait.
What? Again, why do you stay with this guy?
Because he always told me that I would never find somebody else because of my kids. Nobody else would want me.
Well, there's a lot of relationships where men come in and they're great stepfathers and take care of the kids and they treat the woman right, so. But you wanted to prove to him that you never cheated, that to say, hey, look what you had, and you threw it away on nothing, and to prove to him you took a lie detector test and a DNA test to show, beyond, without a reason, no doubt at all, he's the father.
Yes.
Okay. All right, well, let's bring out the father of your 2 small children, you say. Here's Joshua.
trip for you to sit here and dog me out. And I can't understand why you sit here and saying
You dog
that,
me out in
why
front
you
of a
saying-
whole bunch of
why
people. What
saying-
is you talking about?
Why you saying that I accuse you of stuff? Your friend that you talk so highly of said that you came to them and that you said that, oh, this dude just gave me some and I ain't had to do nothing in return. If you heard that somebody said that I said that, you would be upset and you would ask me. I asked you as a man.
And I
Because
told
I'm
you
in a
as a
relationship,
woman.
and you told me no.
And you
but it
believe
don't-
in
it
strangers.
don't
I've
matter.
been
It
with
don't
you for
matter.
3 years.
It don't.
Okay.
But you didn't want me to believe nothing nobody else. You didn't even want me to believe my own family. Over you when I went to go pick up my kids.
Whatever, man.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Hold on.
I just want honesty.
Here's honesty right here on this piece of paper.
In your face, I told the truth.
Let's find out if you are the father.
He screwed up our family.
You're out of your mind, dude. Bring it now. You don't want it, Mike.
How can you say that she is not your daughter? I was with you the whole time.
You took a DNA test, and let's find out.
Find out.
I just want honesty.
Here's honesty right here on this piece of paper.
In your face, I told the truth.
She tells a story when she was in labor that she had to take her one son, walk to the train, get on a train, go to the hospital, and she's, what did you say, 8 centimeters?
Yes.
And in horrific labor, and you were playing a video game, she says.
True. Look, check it. I said true, but I ain't tell you what part was true.
Okay, what part was true?
Before this even happened, me and her was playing the Michael Jackson Experience game. Me and her. You know what I'm saying?
I understand now.
Having fun. Me and her. She kept bending down saying she was hurt. And I said, man, are you serious? I said, you're not acting like it. She was like, I'm getting ready to go. I said, well, let me just throw on my clothes right quick. I ain't got time. I ain't got time.
You said I was going to meet.
She leaves. What did you do?
When she, I came.
After I had to call you.
No, you didn't have to. You didn't have to.
I called
When she
you.
walked out the door and walked to the train, what did you do?
He was still sitting there.
No.
Sitting there.
Yo, Steve.
Because I had to
know that she out the house?
from the hospital.
How I'm sitting there?
He was still
How
sitting
I get there
there.
before she had the baby?
You didn't, because I had to call you.
Said,
I didn't have the baby till 11 o'clock that night. I went to the hospital. It was still daylight outside.
Why do you believe? I mean, I can't believe you said yeah, but anyways.
I mean, it's true. I'm being honest.
That's great.
That's what we was doing together. She was hitting the moves and went into labor, you know?
No, it was not like that. I'm loving it right now.
Wait. Why do you think she's cheating on you? You got these two little guys. You're gonna tell me when you're holding them.
He don't hold them.
When you're holding them, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna say that you did hold them at one point. You can't tell that they're your sons.
Yeah, it's like I told her. I never denied him. I never said, this is not my son, this not. I've been with her.
Go find out who the real father is.
Even when her daughter came into the picture of our lives, I took care of her. When my kid, when these kids was born, I
what's the issue
take
with
care
the
of them.
paternity then?
Because
The
one
thing is,
dark and the other one light.
No, the issue with the paternity test is to get a peace of mind.
Do you love her?
Yeah, I love her.
Do you want to be with her?
If we could work something out. If we could work something out, then yeah. If the test
Like she
results
let you
come
win
out
at the
good,
Michael Jackson game.
I'm better.
You got this young, beautiful woman here who loves playing your kind of games that you like. Hold on to her,
That was
man.
her
Hold
gift,
on
man.
to her. You know?
Yeah.
What's
I
the
mean,
big
that's
problem?
why I'm trying
If
to do.
somebody's whispering in your ear, tell them to get the hell out of here.
I just want honesty. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when she was over there, I asked her.
Well,
I said, "Do you talk to
here's
anybody?"
honesty right here on this piece of paper. Ricketta was asked, since you've been in a relationship with Josh, have you had sexual contact, including intercourse, with anyone besides Josh? She answered no, and the results for her lie detector test is she didn't tell the truth.
I told the truth.
He did. You said she did or she didn't?
She did not tell the truth.
You did not.
Well, I didn't have sex, so it don't matter.
What you do? liar. Why I doubt you? Why I don't trust you?
So, DNA test, this is for the 1-year-old. Let's find out if you are the father.
He screwed up our family.
You're out of your mind, dude. Bring it now. You don't want it, Mike.
How can you say that she is not your daughter? I was with you the whole time.
You took a DNA test, and let's find out.
Find out.
In your face. What you saying now?
This is for the 1-year-old. Let's find out if you are the father. Now, I mean, I do not know the results of these DNA tests, but you can, you know, the lie detector test, everybody up here says, oh, that's a lie.
My face, right?
But the DNA test, that's, you know, you can't really deny that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you'll see.
But you cheated.
Okay.
And
Is
you
we
still
together?
not being honest.
I am being honest. Is we together?
Joshua, of the 1-year-old, you're the father.
But he ain't choice. But he ain't
Because you're a cheater,
choice.
man. You still can't be honest and say when you did, who did what in order.
Cause I come and say what other dudes. You come and say what other females.
That didn't say conversation.
So?
It said sexual contact.
It didn't say
Tell the
sexual
truth.
contact.
Did you do
It
it?
said
No.
intercourse.
Thank you. So which
I
one was it?
I
What
still
was
didn't
it?
have sex with nobody.
What was it? You still not saying nothing.
Saying
It can't-
what?
Before, when you thought he said it, you passed in your face. What you saying now?
I
You
still
not
and so I still didn't do it.
So what happened? What? You not giving no what you
What you
was
mean
doing?
no
All right,
explanation?
hold
Was
on,
you in
hold
doing that?
on, hold on. This is the DNA test for your second one, right? 2-month-old, 2-month-old, right? For the 2-month-old, Joshua, you're not the father.
Now you a hoe. Now you a hoe.
We wasn't together.
Baby, what's good? You said.
I was
Okay.
I was in
who the father?
Not you.
Not who the. Oh,
Not
now it's
you.
not you. But that's the father of our 2 kids.
Not you.
Hold on.
You know that father.
I know who her father
I know you're
is.
upset. And you have every right to be upset. If this was just a case of a relationship and cheating, you know, it'd be, yeah, you could even have a chuckle and laugh. But you got him believing he's the father of the little baby.
Okay, he knew there was a possibility.
Oh, now I know.
But you just... Hold on.
He even said
Hold on.
it.
But I asked you and you said there was no possibility.
No, that could, I mean,
That's
no.
how bad she lied. That's how bad she lied. Yo, Pam, good looks. Good looks, Pam. Thank you, Pam.
Hold on. But there's a possibility because you had sex with somebody else.
Yeah, when I was staying with somebody else, when he wasn't there.
But you said
you
you
were
didn't
staying
have
with
sex
somebody
we
else.
wasn't, when I was
with?
staying with, what was you?
Don't talk about
We wasn't together. We broke up
Yes,
like,
no, we wasn't.
hold on.
We was together.
You alive. We
Okay.
broke up for a little while.
Who the father?
Hold on.
Not,
Hold on.
You don't even know.
I do know.
So what are you gonna do? I mean, you do have a child with her.
It's done.
So
It ain't nothing. We can't even be friends.
Relationship's over.
I ain't
can't
asked
be
to be your
friends.
friend.
But you're-
You was
hold on.
begging me back. I ain't asked to be your friend.
Get your cards behind your neck.
You asked me, you was begging me back.
Scratch the
You was
tag.
begging me
Scratch the
back.
tag.
You was
Listen.
begging me back.
That's why my
But-
name ain't on your body.
And
but
this
but
is
you're
my
gonna
son,
take
middle
care of
name,
your
boo.
son.
Be for real.
You're gonna take care of your son.
Of course, I've been taking care of all 4 of these kids.
All right. So good for you. Thanks for
And
coming
prove
on, Sean.
yourself.
Good luck to you. All right. I mean, why wouldn't you have just told him
Told him what?
that he wasn't the father?
Because he ain't wanted to know. He ain't asked me.
You know you're so wrong. Can't you just say, Steve, I'm wrong?
But Steve, I'm wrong. Oh, of course, because I wasn't going to do it no way.
Bracelet.
There you go. It's fake anyway. It's fake anyway.
Did he deserve this?
What?
Did he deserve this?
Yeah.
He deserved that?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
He deserved to think for a while that he was the father of this young little boy, and then he...
Oh, no.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
No.
But he deserved that you cheated on him.
Yeah.
Okay. And you feel good about that?
Why not? He did it to me.
So are you going to go now and tell the other guy that he's the father of the child?
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure he's going to do a better job than what he was doing.
Well, at least now he'll have a chance. The guy's going to find out if he's going to be a father, right? Mm-hmm. Well, I wish you all the luck in the world, and I hope that maybe you'll change the way you behave and handle bringing babies into the world.
All right.
All right, good luck to you.
He screwed up our family.
You're out of your mind, dude. Bring it now. You don't want it, Mike.
How can you say that she is not your daughter? I was with you the whole time.
You took a DNA test, and let's find out.
Find out.
No, I won't hold the baby. I'm not sure if it's my brother's child or not. This is Corey's baby.
Corey's DNA test. Oh, man.
Oh man, what? It's his or it's not?
He screwed up our family.
You're out of your mind, dude. Bring it now. You don't want it, Mike.
How can you say that she is not your daughter? I was with you the whole time.
I'm here because I do not believe that my ex-girlfriend's 9-month-old daughter is mine, because at the time she conceived, we were separated.
And so, were you there for the birth?
I was there for the birth. I was there throughout the whole pregnancy. I was there for the first 7 months of her life.
Did you put your name on a birth certificate?
Yes, I did, Steve.
Why would you do that step? I mean, that's a pretty big step because you're basically taking all responsibility for that child legally.
Yeah. I wanted to man up because I love this woman, and she's, you know, we had a good thing going, I believed.
How long were you dating her for?
We dated for 3 months when she got pregnant.
We had a good thing going for 3 months, let's have a kid.
Well, I mean, it was, you know, we got along real well. We had a lot in common.
Yeah, because you've been dating 3 months. But now she's with someone else.
Yeah, that lion he screwed up our family. I mean, you know, we were fighting. We were a relationship, and that's what we do. But I love her, and I'd like to get back with her. And
Who's the lion?
The lion Carl.
Oh, okay.
And,
Carl.
well, her too, I guess you could say.
Oh!
But...
And you want to get back together with the lion?
I think she can change.
She can change. But would you want that?
I would, because I want to be in her life and I want to be in the child's life.
Let me clarify it. When she got pregnant, you were together 3 months.
Yes.
And then you were together another year.
Yes.
And then you split up.
Yes.
And then this guy, Carl, Snaky Carl, we'll call him, he came into the picture.
Well, he came into the picture a month before we broke up. We met him at the river, you know, he was around our age. Yeah. My ex-girlfriend gave him her number, and at first I thought nothing about it.
Really?
Well, he was a friend, you know, he could be a friend.
Wait a second, though.
Because
Carl,
I didn't have a cell phone.
She gives Carl her number, and you're like, oh, that's cool.
Well, yeah, I mean, I thought he could be a friend, you know, nothing more, and I trusted her, and it backfired. I mean, I went off, I was working 2 jobs. I was working 20 hours a day. And
You're working 20 hours a day?
20 hours a day.
What do you do?
I work at a lumber mill, and then I was working in a factory.
So you 2 jobs, long hours?
2 jobs to, you know, to start our family, start our, you know, get us where we need to be.
Good for you. That's good work ethic.
He was over there one night, and I got the feeling, you know, that something was going on.
So while you're working, Carl's over there?
Yes.
Between the phone number and Carl being over there?
I kind of pieced it together, you know, after he was coming together.
When I came home and her clothes were off, I figured it out.
But...
How did she tell you she was with Carl?
Well, she just appeared. She left me one day, just out of the blue, never said goodbye or screw you or whatever. And he called me about a month later and says, dude, I got some news for you. And I says, you're with her, aren't you? And he says, yeah.
How can you say that she is not your daughter? I was with you the whole time.
You took a DNA test, and let's find out.
Find out.
You told me numerous of times little Corey was not my son. I got his name tatted on my chest.
Corey's DNA test. Oh, man.
Oh man, what? It's his or it's not?
How can you say that she is not your daughter? I was with you the whole time.
You took a DNA test, and let's find out.
Find out.
So you still love this girl a lot.
Yes, I do, Steve.
And it doesn't matter to you if the baby's yours or not.
No.
You're saying whether this test comes back, that you're the father, you want her back.
Yes.
Let's bring out Leanna.
How can you say that she is not your daughter? I was with you the whole time.
We
that
were
she
separated.
No, we were not.
Yes, we were.
I got
You were-
pregnant 2 weeks before I actually got into that shelter.
You never told me nothing. You were a month pregnant when you came out.
Could there be a possibility that anybody other than him be the
No.
father of your child?
There
I
is
don't
no
believe it.
possibility
I don't
because we were
believe it.
together the whole time.
No.
Okay, why did you break up with him?
Because of all of him pushing me, being controlling.
I pushed her
When you say,
once.
oh, physically pushing you?
Yes.
Why did
She
you
was
push you?
pushing
One
me
day
too.
he
I
pushed me with
I was trying to get
our
in
daughter
to get my
arms,
cigarettes.
and she almost hit her head.
And she was pushing me back, so I just tried to, gently move her aside so I could go get my
Could
smoke
you-
There
and
was
get
no
out.
reason for that.
Well, listen.
You were pushing
Hey,
me.
Hold on. Mike, couldn't you just go buy another Pick 6?
No. We were way the hell out of the city, so.
There's no reason you should have been pushing me
So,
with our daughter.
I wasn't pushing
Leanna,
you. I was trying to
I know why-
move you aside.
I know why he's here, because he's saying he doesn't know if he's really the father.
Mm-hmm.
He says he still loves you. He wants to be with you.
Mm-hmm.
He says, he knows about Carl. He doesn't even care if he's not the father. Even if he's not the father, he still wants to be with you.
Mm-hmm.
And your reaction to that is?
I don't want to be with him.
Why?
Because he was very controlling the whole time we were together. When we first got together, before I was 3 months pregnant with our daughter, he had put his hands around my neck and put me up against the wall.
When did that? What?
Mike, did you do that?
No, I did not.
Now listen, you can be honest here.
I don't remember anything like that.
Hold on.
I
was mad.
Is it possible that you did that?
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
He said that there was an alternate personality named Frank and made him do it.
Whoa. What was the other personality's name?
Frank.
Let's bring out Frank.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
I don't know what
Really?
you're talking
Am
about.
I talking to Frank now?
I don't know who Frank is.
Come on, she's not making that up.
I don't know.
Come on! See, you told her that there's another guy Frank in ya.
Who the hell is Frank? I don't know a Frank.
I don't know, Mike. You told me.
Okay.
Have you ever been diagnosed with multiple personalities?
No.
No. But you did tell her that, right? We have a lie
Why would I
detector.
pretend to be anybody else than myself?
I
Well,
wonder
because
the
when you
same
do
thing.
something stupid, you can say, hey, that guy did it.
If I
I
did
wonder
something.
that same thing. I do. I wonder that same thing. Why he would say he had an alternate personality and then do stuff like that.
But now you're living or you're with Carl. Carl's your guy now?
Yes, he is.
And he's helping with the baby? Or?
Yes, he is.
All right. We're going to bring Carl. No fighting, okay? Not you, not Frank, nobody, all right? Let's bring out Carl.
You're out of your mind, dude.
You my life up.
You my life
No,
up, buddy.
no.
Hey,
Yeah, we were arguing.
Hey, stop swearing.
Yeah, we were arguing. We had a decent relationship until you came in.
Okay.
Yeah, but we argued every day.
Let
Yeah,
them
that's
talk.
part of a relationship.
Talk to Carl.
I busted my ass working 20 hours a day, and you knew it. What are you doing right now? Nothing.
I'm here listening to you cry.
I ain't crying.
Yeah.
Did you snake in and steal his girl?
I might have, but she needed somebody to talk to who would actually listen, unlike him.
Right.
Because I
Because
just
I
don't
was
think he
busting
really
my
cared too
ass.
much.
What about on the weekends when you weren't busting your ass?
I was getting the house ready for her.
How soon did you have sex after you started coming over?
About 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Bring it now.
You don't want it, Mike.
Let's go.
You don't want it.
I'm here.
Shall I say, Frank, you don't want it.
I don't know who the talking about.
I tell you what. Do this, Mike.
TV.
You don't want everybody to see you get your ass whooped on public TV. You don't want it.
Let's go. I'm right here. I'm ready.
We're not gonna let you fight. And 2 guys against 1's not fair anyway, so. It's not in contention whether you're the father, because I think everybody understands that you're not. But you're afraid that she might have slept with somebody else other than Carl, and that person could be the father.
Yeah.
So.
And I don't know who it could be either.
But let's find out. You took a DNA test, and let's find out.
Let's find out.
Frank's the father. In other words, Mike, you are the father.
All right.
Get away from me.
Is there nothing we can do to make this better?
There is nothing that you and I can do to replenish any kind of relationship that we did have. I'm not going to deal with what you put me through for the last year and a half.
I was trying to make our family go.
Because she is your daughter, you will be able to see her, but you are not going to be able to take her anywhere with you.
Any chance that you would give Mike/Frank another chance?
No.
No. You moved on.
Yes, I have, and he told me the same thing just yesterday.
Okay, that's fine. And now you're with Carl.
Yes, I am.
And you're staying with Carl.
Yes, I am.
You're going to have to work on trying to be civil for your daughter's sake.
Yeah, he can see her and everything, but
Can
it's
he go
going to be
back now
supervised.
and see the baby now?
Yes, he can.
All right. Thank you very much. Let's go back and see the baby.
No, I won't hold the baby. I'm not sure if it's my brother's child or not. This is Corey's baby.
Corey's DNA test. Oh, man.
Oh, man, what? It's his or it's not? No, I won't hold the baby. I'm not sure if it's my brother's child or not. This is Corey's baby.
Corey's DNA test. Oh, man.
Oh, man, what? It's his or it's not? I'm fed up with his ex-girlfriend. She's constantly denying whether he's the baby, and he's said that he wasn't the father plenty times. So I'm not...
How does he know he's not the father?
Because Jonetta's a whore, and she slept around with plenty of people.
Now, was he sleeping with that whore?
Yes, he was.
Okay, well, then he could be the father.
Yeah, and it's a possibility that he can't be the father as well.
Now, you say she's a whore. And why do you say that?
I'm not saying she's a bad person. I'm just saying I'm not going to deal with a
when
baby
you call
that I
somebody
don't
a whore,
know.
that's not a complimentary term.
Okay, you're right. So maybe she's not a whore, but I know that she sleeps around a lot.
Is his name on the birth certificate, do we know? Or?
I believe so.
Okay. But now, after the baby's born, she says, maybe you're not the dad.
Before the baby was born as
Before
well.
the baby?
Yeah.
What happened the first time you saw the baby?
I kind of checked the baby to see did he have any resemblance to my brother, which was no resemblance at all.
How old was the baby at this point?
The baby was probably maybe 3 months.
I was told that you wouldn't hold the baby.
No, I won't hold the baby. Why get attached to a baby that I'm not sure if it's my brother's child or not?
And what if it is your brother's baby?
If it is my brother's baby, then I'm going to accept the baby, and I'm going to love him and be a great auntie. But until then...
You want documentation?
That's right.
Okay. Do you want the baby to be your nephew?
I wouldn't mind if the baby turns out to be his, because he clearly loves the baby, and this is something that he wants.
So you're here today because you just want to know the results of this DNA test, so whether to get involved as an aunt or not.
That's right.
Okay. Let's bring out Jonetta.
So have you made up your mind yet? Is the baby Corey's or not? Have you made up your mind?
What do you mean? Like what? You said the baby was in Corey.
You just don't like my son. No, you don't like my son.
Why don't I like your son? It's your nephew. And
I
it's
don't
his
know
baby.
that. I don't know
It's
that.
his baby.
I don't
We
know
was there.
that.
We
That's
was
what
doing
we're here to
what we was
find
doing, but you
out. I
wasn't
don't know
there.
that.
You was
I
not
don't
there.
know
That's
that.
all
I
you-
don't know that
but
the
you
baby's
wasn't
his,
there.
though. I
Okay.
don't know that the
Wait,
baby's
hold on,
his.
hold
That's
on,
fine.
hold on.
Okay, and I'm
hold
just
on.
letting you
Okay.
know.
I think we established you don't know that. If only we could talk one at a time.
Okay, go ahead, Jonetta.
Okay, well, you wasn't there when me and Corey was doing what we was doing. We planned this baby. That's what you and your family don't understand. We planned this baby. This is Corey's baby. He tell me that this ain't his baby, and I tell him it's not his baby either.
Neither of them had a job. Neither of them have a place to stay.
You're making my
None
point.
of them had anything to bring a baby into the world. So for y'all to plan to have a baby,
somewhere to stay.
that was real dumb. For y'all to plan to have a baby. No, I understand you have a place to stay. You don't have
Okay, hold on.
on.
I mean, and that's the point I make on the show all the time. Too young to have a baby, basically. No education. Did you finish high school?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, that's tough. That's a tough thing, not having an education. No job, right? He's not working.
No.
You know, it's nice to plan to make a baby. It's nice to try to make a baby. But the actual part of taking care of a baby for 18 years and paying for its food, clothing, make sure it goes to school, bringing up with good moral values, making the child a good citizen
barely can
of
do that.
society. That part is the tough part. The making the baby is the easy part. The big question here is whether it's Corey's baby. Did you sleep with anybody else?
No, I didn't.
No sexual.
The person that I slept with, I met him way before I even met Corey.
But that wasn't during the time you conceived.
No, it wasn't.
So you're saying it can only be Corey's baby?
Yes, because I was staying with Corey.
Why would I claim a baby that she's constantly saying isn't my brother's? That don't make any sense.
And why, exactly.
And
but
he
okay,
said the same thing too. That he didn't know if it was his when she was pregnant.
How can you call me a whore if you do not know me? You don't know me.
Yeah,
period.
I said people saying that you was a whore. Okay,
but people
that's
don't know
fine.
me
She
either.
does know you. And my thing is only if the baby is your nephew. Oh, yeah, see? You know where I'm getting at this. See this little guy here?
Yeah.
He's like, hey, I want to be loved. I want to be held.
And I would love him, hug him, and all the things the auntie is supposed to do when I found out if it's my brothers or not.
What if he's saying, Auntie LaToya, come back here right now, give me a hug.
When a DNA test comes,
And what if,
I'll go
what
back
if the
there
DNA
and give
test
him a
says
hug.
your brother's not the father, and the little boy goes, I still could go for a hug.
Can he talk? How old is the baby? Can he talk?
Come give me a hug. All right. Let's bring out your brother, Corey.
Jonetta, you lied so many times about who you done
Corey,
slept with, all that, man. You all the
cheated
time.
on me when I was pregnant,
So
Corey.
I cheated on you. You need to
cheated
grow up and
on-
mature. You
cheated
told
on
me numerous
You
times
cheated
you
on me.
wasn't my son. I love
matter
your
what you
story.
tell me.
I love
hold
And
on,
what
hold
you
on.
tell me.
Stop. Remember that thing I said, talk one at a time? Let's try that now.
Go ahead, you can talk.
Jonetta, you told me numerous of times little Corey was not my son. Which one is it? You need to grow up.
That's right.
I've been there for 19 months. Rubbed your back, rubbed your feet, did everything for you, man. Then you go on Facebook, say he not my son. How do you think that make me feel? That hurt me on the inside. I got his name tatted on my chest. I love your son, you know what I'm saying?
You got the little boy's name tattooed on your chest?
Yes.
So you must have felt like he's your baby.
Right, until she said numerous
No,
times
he
that he
don't
wasn't
feel
my
like
son.
that.
But do you ever say to her, hey, he's not my son?
No, after she
You
said
always
numerous
say
of
that.
times.
Too long
You
to answer
always,
that.
we always say it. We both always say it.
And I believe you.
We always say
listen,
it.
I just think this is a case of both you're really young and you get mad at each other and you say things like that to each other. Unfortunately, let's get that little cute boy up on the screen again. This little guy, he needs, and they all do, he needs a mother and a father, right?
Right.
And he wouldn't want his mother and father acting like this right now, right?
Right, it's all because of her.
No, it's
It's
because,
all because of
it's
her.
because
All because
of
of her.
you.
How do you feel about your son?
I love him.
You love him. And have you been there for the boy, holding him, taking care of him? So if this test comes back, and say you're not DNA test, you're not the father, will you feel any less of a father to this little boy?
No.
No.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
Please tell the
I
truth.
still do that.
Please tell the truth.
If the baby come back and it's not yours, you gonna feel some type of way.
Yeah, I'm gonna be hurt.
Yeah, you gonna be most definitely hurt. So tell the truth.
Corey's DNA test. Oh, man.
Oh man, what? It's his or it's not?
Corey's DNA test. Is he, man, if he's not the father.
I know he is, because I'm not what they say.
But, I mean,
Okay, so
I
let's.
don't even know why she even.
because you know she's gonna jump out his chair and
She
get
don't
wild.
even. She
That's
don't
fine. No, I'm not. I just want to rejoice. I just want to know who the baby belongs to. That's it.
I can't wait.
That's it.
I can't wait.
Are you
I
nervous?
just want to know who the baby
I ain't
belongs
nervous because I
to.
know.
You're not nervous?
I'm not nervous. I can never be nervous.
I'm nervous.
I'm not.
Oh, man.
Oh man, what? It's his or it's not?
I can't believe it.
What?
You're the father.
Exactly. Okay.
Oh, man.
Now we know. Now we know. Now we know for sure. Now we know for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So we got proof now. Now we got proof.
Okay, but seriously now, before we take LaToya back to hold her nephew for the very first time.
That's fine. They the parents. I'm just the auntie. I'm just auntie. They parents, you know? Come pick me up, Auntie.
But seriously, what's gonna happen now? Because this kind of behavior is not gonna be good for your little boy, right? Well, now you can't do the game of, I'm not the father, you're not the father, you know, this other guy is, you know. You can't play that game anymore. So what are you gonna do now that you know, because you guys aren't together, right?
No.
What are you gonna do in the best interest of your son?
Get a job.
That's right.
And
And a place to stay for the baby. They both need to get jobs and a house and do right by their baby.
and maybe
Auntie is just the auntie.
you seem like you want to be an aunt to this little guy.
That's fine. I just wasn't going to be an aunt
Well,
to
now
no
you
one
know.
that. Yeah, now
and
I
that
most
little boy
definitely
wants to be
do.
held right now.
That's
What are you gonna
fine.
do?
That's fine. Where is he?
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. Well, now we're going to spend some time together because I know for sure that this is my brother's son.